So, Chris, I had this conversation with Ron Fisher. He's an ad guy. We were just at the lake kind of hanging out, and I've had this conversation with other people. And he started talking about how much he misses doing broadcast work, especially traditional print work, because there hasn't been as much recently for obvious reasons. He made the point that the best advertising in the world has always been word-of-mouth marketing. Do you think that's true?
Yeah. I mean, like, how couldn't it be, but it's been around forever too, right? I mean, like, it's not like it's a new form of marketing. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody, I talk to people all the time and it's like they think making their website new and improved is going to generate a ton of business for them. Or they think doing Facebook or, social media is going to generate a ton of business. And I just think for 98% of this world, that's not true. It's social media and the web isn't going to do away with print and traditional media advertising.
The perception is there's less need for creativity. And I think it's becoming more and more obvious that the social media world is noisy as well. If you want someone to opt in, you have to engage them on a creative level the same way you would in mainstream media.
Yeah, and actually the social media is probably more noisy when it comes down to it nowadays. Because it just seems like everybody's standing around yelling at each other their message, but nobody's listening.
Yeah, that reminds me of an old saying, Chris. People don't read advertising; they read what interests them. And I think now I think you could say people don't read blogs, people don't read Facebook pages, people don't watch videos. They watch what interests them, they read what interests them, and that's as true in social media as it is in mainstream media. And I think you still have to be creative to create word-of-mouth marketing.
I agree with you. That's true. And I think that's the key is like the more that word-of-mouth marketing is being done and the more that, the non-traditional media is being used to market, you're going to have all these things that, people are just going to be copying that campaign that was word-of-mouth because it was successful. But it's already been done. So, it's not original anymore. You get to the point where it's stagnant, just like so much of advertising already was. So, but it happens a lot quicker. Hi, I'm Gizmo. Remember me from the 80s?
See, now that's engaging video. That's creativity.